was hungry. Now I got a couple niggas bitches on me.
Every day I think about the money.
Ready to cut.
What am I gonna do with all this money?
Boys. Chaos.
I can't go a day without my money. No, you know that I'm married to the money.
Started out with nothing, I was hungry. Now I got a couple niggas bitches on me.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy T, and I'm back with another video, man. And today, we're going to be talking about my guy, Speaker Knockerz, man. Yeah, it's the Speaker Knockerz. Long live SK, bro. Hey, so let's get straight to it, man. Long story short, I guess, what the fuck happened to Speaker Knockerz, bro? It's so many stories that it's just strange to me. I have my own conspiracy, and in this video, I will be letting you know what I think happened to Speaker Knockerz. So first thing first, Speaker Knockerz was a rapper, producer, resided in South Carolina. I'm from North Carolina, so you know I fuck with Knock heavy. He from South Carolina. He was making noise and shit. This was before all of the little rappers start popping up. The little Pumps, the little Uzis, before all of this shit, before all of them were popping, it was Speaker Knockerz. This was before it wasn't like common for like a young artist to be this popping. Like you had Chief Keef, and I think that's about like Chief Keef. Yeah, Chief Keef, other Chicago rappers. And you had Speaker Knockerz, who was from South Carolina. And his music resonated to like older people. Like I'm a few years older than us. I think he'd be like 24. So yeah, I'm a couple of years older than him. So I fuck with his music. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when he died, I think he was 20 or 21. Don't quote me on this. I'm almost positive it was 20 though, 20 years old. But he was on top of the world, man. He was about to blow up. You had Drake in the club dancing to his song Lonely. Started out with nothing, I was hungry. Now I got a couple niggas bitches on me. You know, that song, Drake was in the club dancing to that. Speaker Knockerz producing for Gucci, man. He producing for Future. Yeah, he produced Tony Montana. That was Speaker Knockerz. He was like a 17-year-old kid when he made that beat, bro. He was so ahead of his time, my nigga. So he started out with producing for other artists. And then once his production got out there, he started making his own music. And his music was so different. It's just so, well, okay, put it like this. Every single thing you hear right now, Lil Uzi, Juice WRLD, A Boogie, all of these motherfuckers, that is Speaker Knockerz. Speaker Knockerz was the first person I ever heard doing that shit. With the auto-tune and like kind of like showing the emotional side of a rapper. Like he made a lot of heartbreak songs. Like How Could You and shit. Like he got a song called How Could You, talking about a girl leaving him and shit. He got so many songs like that. And I'm thinking like I've never heard a song like that in my life. Like from a rapper that's considered like a, you know what I'm saying? Like a quote unquote, I guess, street rapper. And he was doing that shit. So you hear it a lot now. Nav, A Boogie, Lil Uzi, Juice WRLD. I could go on and on, man, to tell you how many people have been inspired by Speaker Knockerz and haven't even given him a fucking shout out or nothing at all. Shit is wild, bro. These are Speaker Knockerz children that you are listening to, my nigga. Go listen to Speaker Knockerz. If you never heard of Speaker Knockerz, if you heard of him, never checked out his music, go listen to his music, bro. His music sound like what's out today. He's been dead now for, I think, 6 years. I think 5 years. And his music sounds identical to what's coming out today. He was ahead of his time. It was said that one report, he died from sitting in his car while the engine was running. He was in the garage. So they say was his cause of death. Another popular belief is that he overdosed. I don't know whichever one you want to believe, but me personally, I don't believe either. I feel like, okay, let me just put it like this. I know I'm about to sound crazy as fuck, and it's a conspiracy, so it's not factual or anything. But I don't know if y'all know Aaliyah. Aaliyah is like a singer from like way back in the day. Way back in the day, she died. Y'all should know her, but I know a lot of y'all young as hell, so I don't know if y'all know her or not. But she died in a plane crash. One of her last songs she ever made was called Erica Kane. And I'm telling you this because Speaker Knockerz, the last song he really made and put visual out for was a song called Erica Kane. What do these two people have in common other than the song being called Erica Kane? They both died a little after making that song. You know, I'm not saying like this song is the fucking devil and it kills people or nothing like that. But I'm just saying it's weird to me. And another thing about Speaker Knockerz, he had an interview. And I remember watching this interview. I'm gonna look for the footage and show y'all a clip of it if I can find it. But if I can't, he basically was saying like, I'm never signing to a record label. I'm my own record label. I don't care how much money they give me or not, I'm not signing. It's Taliban gang. You know what I'm saying? TBG. That's Speaker Knockerz. That's his camp. So he was like, I'm not signing to anyone. And the way he was blowing up, like he was taking over, bro. That's why so many Speaker Knockerz out here now, because record labels wanted Speaker Knockerz, but they couldn't have them. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like at a certain point of like stardom and fame, when you like a rapper or a singer or whatever, you have to play by like the industry's rules. Like you have to abide by the industry's rules. And back then, especially back then, no, we don't want you. We don't want you to do that on your own. You sign to us, you know what I'm saying, or it's not gonna happen at all. So I feel like I'm not saying like somebody like, well, I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is it's kind of strange that like after that interview, this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Like he just randomly died. A 20-year-old kid, my nigga, died. You get what I'm saying? And on top of all of it, he lived in the same house with his parents and family and everybody. But nobody found his body until I think it was like a day or two later. And he's supposedly been sitting in the garage in his car dead this whole time. So you telling me nobody like was like, oh shit, you know what? What the hell Knock at? I ain't seen Knock in a minute. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't go in the garage or nothing. Like, it's just strange to me, bro. But y'all drop in the comment section what y'all think happened to Speaker Knockerz. Because like I said, this is just a conspiracy. I could be completely fucking wrong, bro. Like, he could have really died from overdosing. He could have died from the engine running in the garage like that, and he being seated in the car. So, you know, I'm not saying that didn't happen. All I'm saying is, I don't. I'm not gonna say it happened because it doesn't make sense to me, bro. Like your family didn't go to the garage in like a day or two to look for you. Like it's not like, and on top of this, he's a fucking star. Like his Speaker Knockerz, bro. Like he was like 19 years old making all this noise. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think, man? And also in the comment section, man. Make sure y'all drop LongLiveSK, man. LongLiveSK, bro. He is literally the father of all of this new wave sound. All of these A Boogies, Lil Uzi, Juice WRLD, Nav. I can even throw Dej Loaf in there. She has some elements of Speaker Knockerz. Who else, man? Basically everybody that's out right now that do the auto-tune kind of carrying a note type shit, that is Speaker Knockerz, bro. So that's my take on it. Let me know what y'all think about my theory. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, one more thing. Drop your favorite Speaker Knockerz song in the comment section too. Cause you know I'm rocking with Dap You Up. Pass me the drink, I pull it up. Hey, I'm gone.